happy hour. We've got Kathy, also known as Rosie the Riveter, today. And I found this really cool book. Shout out to our friend Cindy Panas, who told me about the book, and then I bought a copy. And Kathy made a recipe for happy hour for us to enjoy.
The book's called Rosie's Riveting Recipes.
And it was edited by Daniela Tarudich.
And it's recipes that Daniela had gathered from World War II. And since John's dad and my parents, both Bob and Ruth, and John's dad Ted were in World War II, we decided to do this video today. The other shout out is to our mom Harriet, who was not in the service during the war. However, this is her tablecloth, and it certainly looks like it's about from that time period.
It's true.
So we decided to shout out to her too. So
and she was, okay, so also to the many women who stayed home and kept the home fires burning.
exactly,
I have to shout out to them, and I'm sure my mom and many others were a part of that.
which was just as important as the people
That's
that were
true.
in the service.
That's true. So you're going to serve us some. This is
Yeah.
eggplant salad.
Eggplant salad. So I made this a little while ago, maybe about an hour ago. It's got eggplant in it, tomato, parsley, salt and pepper, red wine vinegar, and olive oil. And what I did was I took a garlic clove, which they suggested in the recipe, and just rubbed it on the bowl. And I think that they, during the war, everything was rationed, so they made
right.
everything last as long as
Yeah.
they could. And if you rubbed it on the bowl, and you had the taste of the garlic, but you didn't use the whole garlic clove, and you could have used it for another recipe, I'm sure. That was the reasoning behind it.
They said that things that were rationed, some things, but the main things were butter, sugar, oil, and red meat. So this doesn't use any butter or sugar or red meat, but just
a little olive oil, and not even really that much. So that's what it's an eggplant salad, and of course we're having it with the very popular 1940s pita bread.
Well,
Which
I don't know if
I
they
know
had
this
in
was
the
popular or not,
1940s,
but that's what
okay.
we thought would go well with
Okay,
it.
so serve it up.
So I'm going to serve it up.
I can't wait to taste it.
It looks
Really
It
good.
looks delicious, actually, so we'll see.
We hope.
We hope it's good, anyway. I'm sure it will be wonderful. So if you look closely on my shirt, besides looking like Rosie the Riveter here, are my dad's Army medal, Army bars that he got from his uniform, so that was a shout out to him too.
All right.
So,
Cool.
here we go.
Let's eat.
Let's eat and see how this tastes.
Oh my gosh, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's very refreshing, and I'm always concerned when we use red wine vinegar because a little bit can turn into a lot, but
Right.
this is good. It's just kind of
Just
brought
enough.
the taste out. Yeah.
Right, and it would be a good summer, especially the end of the summer
yeah.
recipe with a lot of eggplants and tomatoes and everything. So,
All right.
well,
So here's to our three of our four parents
Parents.
who were in the
we're in the
service.
service.
Here's to Harriet and
And
all the other women
women
who
that-
kept the home
Fires
fires burning.
burning.
And here's to you. I must say, you make a love Rosie the Riveter.
Don't I? Very.
I have
This might be my new Halloween costume this year.
Oh, cool. I have this really neat green army shirt, because that's all I had to.
Well, that's
you know.
okay.
So that's it. Here's to us.
Thank you.
Here's to you.
And here's to you.
It's really good.
It is good.